Hey everybody. Um. Whoa. Um. Okay. I did not want to be on that scene, but hi. That's one way to start. Well, I was just doing something offline before I clicked start. But yeah, here I am. Doing some Mario Maker 2 your review levels. Um. Like I said in that video yesterday, you guys are more than welcome to share some cool, fascinating levels that you guys saw out on the web, and you want me to give them a try. So feel free to put them in the level queue, which will be opening soon. But I do want to say one submission from each member of the chat room, and I will be randomizing the picks. Okay. Um, so you can only do one submission from your username, and as soon as your submission gets picked, you are more than welcome to submit another level as I'm playing the one of yours that got picked. So with all that said, I am going to get that open here. And I do like to mention that I do have a special guest joining me. Um, special guest, feel free to introduce yourself right now. How's it going?
Yeah, it's Reva's Jacklink, and I'm having a great day. And it's really wonderful today. It's nice and sunny.
Yes, it is, and I wish my blinds were open so you guys could see that window, but it would actually kind of create a glare on my camera. So I'm not going to worry about that. Yep. Oh, actually, I'm going to mute our mics real quick, because it's something I forgot to mention to him, but it's not going to be that long. So hold on. Okay, so okay, viewers. So we're going to get started with some levels. I'm just going to be doing endless until I see some commands happening in the. Oh, my chat bot is not even connected to my chat room. Oh, that's a
I was gonna
dumb move on
mention,
my part.
if we say anything that's inappropriate and Copa, like, here's what we say. So Thomas could get fined $42,000 by the government. Don't want that anything inappropriate. I
Yeah,
know
he's
better.
not going to cause us anything. Yeah.
Copa Copa is always watching and they're listening everything that you're doing. So you got to be careful what you do on a video because Copa, they're on YouTube and they're staying here for good.
Yep. Sadly,
And I think,
it has to be like that. But anyway, let's head on over to
Vanessa,
the chat. Um.
I'm actually kind of
Okay.
confused. I'm kind of confused about Copa and one thing. Like, why do they have to restrict a lot of different things? Like, you can't even save videos. There's just like one YouTube video I couldn't save. I was like, wait,
Oh, it's
why?
a long story, my friend. It's a long story. Uh, Game theorists did a very good theory on that, or more of a serious talk than a theory talk about the whole culprit bit. So I highly recommend watching them and seeing what
Maybe
they
I'll
have to
watch.
say.
Maybe I'll watch that after
What
the live
is this?
stream. Have any of you guys ever heard
What
of
in the world is this?
I was gonna say something to your Hylians.
Oh, go ahead.
Have any have any of you guys ever heard of a website called DeviantArt? You can like look up pictures and stuff. I've seen this one picture of like Tails Co. and like Tails the Fox, and they're like, well, let's just say that they make them pictures of them being a couple, which that's fine, but I don't really would want anybody to look that up. If you were on like Thomas's channel, I wouldn't look. I mean, couple things is fine, but if we
Well,
looked at that picture,
you can look it up, but it's just that you can't post those kind of links.
yeah, you can't post the links and you can't show the pictures on a family-friendly license because it would be considered inappropriate.
Or my Discord. Exclamation. Actually, I don't have any commands. I need to redo my commands. So if anybody wants a link, I got you covered.
I mean, you could give a link to people in on Discord to DeviantArt if you want to take some pictures.
Oh my gosh, the time was so tight. The time was tight. Oh man.
I need to go back on Tails the Fox YouTube channel because some of the stuff on there is pretty funny. There was this one time where well, this is not.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. No. I hate this.
This
I
is
hate
not
this. I'm
considered
skipping.
inappropriate what I'm talking about, but Amy Rose gets all mad at Sonic the Hedgehog because she thinks that he's cheating on her with a female version of Sonic the Hedgehog and a female version of Tails the Fox, and she said he has an appointment with her hammer. I was like, what? I was like kind of confused. I was like, what is going on? I was really confused.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
it was really funny though.
Oh, I bet.
I actually don't have this game on my Nintendo Switch.
It's actually fun to see what people do. Oh, I need a Z. That's right. That's right.
Oh, do you think you could probably make a Legend of Zelda course? Because I would totally want to see you make a Legend of Zelda course, something similar to like Twilight Princess.
Maybe. Maybe something. Oh.
Wait, do you see that? Do you see that's the letter Z? Wait, is it talking about Zero from Mega Man
Nope.
X?
No. What it's talking about is pushing the Z button. It's actually a cue from the level designer to the player themselves, like me, to push the Z button at that particular spot.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that way I can spin like I just did. Oh, what?
My
Oh, it
favorite
wants me to do that?
My
Oh,
favorite,
okay, this is gonna be fun.
I was gonna say my favorite Legend of Zelda game is Wind Waker HD. I prefer the HD remake because if you use the magic armor, you don't lose magic meter. Like it doesn't drain your magic. It drains your rupees. Every time you take a hit, you lose rupees, but only when you get hit.
Hmm, interesting.
I was like, that's a
Whee!
picture. Did you know? I don't think anybody.
One
I
more
was gonna
time.
mention it, but did you know that there's probably gonna be a Twilight Princess and Wind Waker like on the Nintendo Switch? Some people are saying it might be called like Twilight Princess HD Deluxe and Wind Waker HD Deluxe. I wouldn't mind if they put Skyward Sword on there. Like they said they might not be able to do an HD remake because there's been complications due to the crisis that's going on. I don't want to talk
That's
about it because
satisfying. Oh, I hear
I don't
ya.
want to talk about
Oh, that's.
I don't want to talk about the crisis thing that I'm mentioning because it's censored on YouTube due to it being very controversial.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Okay.
Yeah. What is a donut?
It's bouncy.
Why do you get a spike head? Oh.
I need to, hold on a sec.
I'm trying to remember what the.
Ah! Aha!
Oh, isn't the spiky enemies in Mario games, aren't they called spinies?
Yes, actually. Oh,
And then
are you
the ones
serious?
that you know that the ones on clouds that throw the spines to the spiky creatures, they're actually called Lackitudes.
Yep. But in this game, Lakitu throws anything you want it to throw.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Did you
like I'm actually
have
gonna
you?
go into the editor until I get a level submission. But
I was gonna ask you, is there any Legend of Zelda courses you could do? Cause I really like the Legend of Zelda.
oh, I'm sure there's something like that. But let me show you the course editor first.
I I would like to make a Zelda course, and I'm gonna make a really difficult one. I mean, but only if I can finish it.
Yes, that's the thing about Mario Maker is that if the course is unfinishable by the editor themselves, then it will not be finishable by the person who plays it. So, in order for you to finish it, in order for you to upload it, you have to do what's called a clear check to make sure that it's clearable by the player once they get around, once they have the opportunity to play your level. So I'm gonna,
Okay,
yeah.
that
So
makes
here's
sense.
Spike Top. Here's Spiny. So how does people make it well? Spiny. Oh, that's how they make it well. Okay, so I can just put him on the ground and grab it. Nope. Um. 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 Um.
Oh,
Oops. There you go. Keep that tree there. Okay, so let's see here. Let's bring this up here. Does that fall through? Please tell me it doesn't fall through. Oh, perfect. So that means I can go ahead and I got a spiky
you want to know
helmet.
something about family friendly that kind of does?
Oh, it seems like we're having connection issues again. Uh-oh, we had this earlier offline before I started the
I read
stream.
something about in the future if Amazon gets the right.
Oh, we're back. Hello. Weavers, hello? And we're having connection issues. Okay, so there was one thing I was going to show, which was the Lakitu. If I can find the Lakitu. There he is. So originally, when you do the Lakitu, he throws out the spinies. But if we do something like give him an item like like a coin or something like that, he will throw out coins as opposed to spinies. See? Money, 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 money. So, and yes, you can get killed by them, even though that they'll be nice and throwing out money as well, or even like, oh gosh,
Wait,
Oh,
can you hear me?
like
Can you hear
a
me now?
mushroom. Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
Did you hear about the thing about Amazon might get the rights to the YouTube website?
I remember you saying something about that.
They were like, the one thing that Thomas doesn't agree with that is he told me this, that he doesn't agree when I told him the fact that if Amazon got the rights to the YouTube website, you would have to be an Amazon Prime membership to order to watch YouTube, and he didn't like that idea.
Prime member. You have to be a Prime member to.
Oh yeah, because membership is like something you subscribe to, you sign up for.
Yeah, yeah, and then you will have the title of member for Amazon, as opposed. So it's like I have the membership for Amazon Prime, and now you can, and then in other words you can say I am a Prime member, and people are like, oh, okay, so that means you get these features as well. So yeah, but yeah, that's unfortunate though. It's like, oh, you have to be a Prime member to blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh, such money grabbers they are. It seems like, I don't know.
Well, it seems like they're greedy because they do like to have a lot of money, but the another thing about I don't like about if Amazon got the rights to YouTube, you want to know how you would do live streams? Literally, you would have to pay Amazon like $50 a month to do live streams a month, or like $100 a year to do live streams and let's plays. Like that's a rip off.
Well, let's place on a video actually. So that would be under
Okay,
so that would fall under the Prime. So that would be under the Prime thing, um, as opposed to the streaming membership.
yeah. And if Amazon did get the rights to YouTube, not saying that they do have the rights to the YouTube website, but if they did, someone said it would be called Amazon Tube. I was like, wait, Amazon Tube? I mean, are you still able to like do stuff like with YouTube? Well, you can, but you have to be an Amazon Prime member.
Hmm.
But I was like, what? Why would Amazon want the rights to your YouTube website? They already got Twitch.tv. They don't need YouTube.
Well, same with Disney actually. It's like they only have themselves. Why go out and own a couple of sports teams? They literally did that.
Well, well, Disney has the rights to Hulu. They have the rights to the 20th Century Fox, the Marvel, the Star Wars. It almost seems like Disney has the rights to everything. It's all about money. Whatever company can get the most money, that's all they care about. I mean, they do care about their customers, but they care about whatever is gonna make them the most money.
Hmm. That is true. It's like they would have their own platform. It's like they went out and owned a lot of sports. Like they even did they created ESPN. They even owned or made ABC. So ABC and ESPN is owned by Disney. It's like, but why involve yourself in sports when you're doing this other stuff?
I'm like confused, but the only thing that confused me about Disney, I went on Disney Plus because my sister like set me up on Disney Plus because she logged into her account, and then I see National Geographic on Disney Plus. I was like, why does Disney have the rights to National Geographic? What does that have to do with anything? I know Disney has realistic stuff due to Star Wars and Marvel, but what does National Geographic have to do with anything related to Disney?
Cause they probably Disney probably bought them out, and it's like, Disney, why? Amazon,
How many
why?
how many companies is this? I even heard that Disney wants to get the rights to Nintendo. It's like Disney, that's fine, but I don't know if Nintendo wants to work with you because you got too many rights of different things.
Yeah.
Nintendo even said they're willing to work with other companies, like for example Capcom and Bandai Namco. They even said Nintendo said we're fine with working with Bandai Namco Entertainment and Capcom and all these other video game companies, but they don't want to work with Disney. But Disney's like, well, we have video games, yeah, but there's not that many Disney video games. If you look at the list of Disney video games, more Nintendo games than Disney games.
Exactly. All right, let's see here. Actually, I'm gonna do
Have you?
a detailed search.
I was gonna ask you, have you ever played a game called Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Academy? Oh wait, no, but my bad. It's Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. That's the name of it.
I think I have actually.
It's about this Jedi that is literally an outcast. He left the Jedi Council and like the Jedi Knights because he didn't agree with what was going on. And then he actually becomes a Jedi again because he realized that the galaxy is at risk because of the dark side of the Force. And he joins the Jedi's again to actually save the galaxy once again.
Huh.
You know what that reminds me of? Reminds me of that Star Fox game where that when that narrator said, "And Venom became a near wasteland." I'm like, when I go to Venom, the planet Venom, it is a wasteland. So the narrator was right.
A near wasteland. So it's very close to being a wasteland. Now, what the actual heck? How do I get over this? Okay, how is this beatable? How's this beatable? How's this beatable? Why?
I need to, I need to
Oh my
ask
gosh, I
you.
hate the actual game getting over it. Because that game is so hard.
I need to ask you. I have this game called Starlink Battle for Atlas, and it has like Fox in the Cloud and the Star Fox team. But do you think it's a Star Fox game, or you think it's just deals with the Starlink group? Because it's heavily based on them. Because I played the game, it's heavily based on them because it shows a lot of cutscenes with them, and there's only like some cutscenes with Star Fox. So, which one do you think it's based on?
So I'm trying to pay attention and figure out what's going on. What in the world did I just miss here? Okay,
Wait, do you think? Wait. No, have your character stay still for a moment. I want to look at this real quick. Do you know what this is referencing? These circles. Well, they're not circles, but they're like squares. It's referencing the fact that in coding, there's like ones and zeros. That's what it's referencing. See the vines? That's one, and then
yeah.
the squares are zero. It's mentioning ones and zeros in coding when it comes to computer. When it comes to computer power.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Someone tried to say that Nintendo isn't family friendly. I came across a Reddit video. I was like, whoa, there, dude. Don't go that far. It's family friendly. It's like, well, why does Nintendo switch out these mature games? Because Nintendo has finally realized that there's a mature audience, or it's Nintendo realizes it's not just kids and teenagers that play the video game. That's why they have a bunch of T-rated games, because teenagers play Nintendo video games, but so does kids and so does adults. That's why they have these mature video
Yes.
games.
But when Nintendo makes games, when Nintendo themselves makes games, they make their games family friendly. They
Which I agree
can,
with that.
yes, they can if they want to make money, license other products, so that way those games can come game is still considered a product, just so you know. So they can license other products to be allowed on the eShop or be to be allowed on the console itself, whether it's a game card or an eShop download. You they're still making a portion or a share off of the game that has been purchased.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what GameStop did that I don't know if you're gonna agree with this, Thomas, but they try to say GameStop is essential work. Is it essential?
I don't know.
I don't believe GameStop is because people have to understand video games, they're good for when a crisis happens, or what I would just like to say, an outbreak, which I won't go into details about because I don't want people to worry about that kind of stuff. But video games are a good comfort. It helps you forget about what's going on in the world. It's
Legend
like
of
it's
Zelda
a good
Speedrun?
comfort. What? Did you say this is like a speed run? Oh,
It is.
I like this guy. I like this guy's chorus. Like with the whole Nintendo 64 showing up. Well, dude, I'd like to give your course a like. If I had Super Mario Maker 2, I would give this guy course a like. And you're playing as Link.
Yep.
I think this Link.
Oh my
based
gosh,
on
it's
the-
hard! This is difficult. This is difficult. Why? Why?
I think this course is based on like. Wait, no,
Oh, by the way,
no,
that
I'm
it's
saying that. I was gonna say that the Link is actually based on the 8-bit Link, the first Legend of Zelda on the Nintendo Entertainment System, or what some people say NES.
yep, exactly. So so the N64 logo that you'll see, is actually showing you that there's a song that comes up when um and it's the Mario 64 slider theme. And for you,
Oh,
yeah, for you, Mr. Reverse, I'm actually gonna be playing that song for you. Um, Mario 64 slider. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, see?
I don't actually hear it.
I'm gonna mute it for myself because I'm gonna be hearing it plenty of times in the game. But to me, it's sped up.
Oh yeah, does anybody know about that we're doing Majora's Mask, but it's unlisted because we're trying to wait until we finish that Let's Play? Yeah, I was gonna mention that, people. Once
Oh man, that was a little bit clutch.
once we finish,
Okay.
once we finish Majora's Mask, it will definitely be public, and then everybody will be able to watch the complete Let's Play.
Yep. Which is what I was wanting to do all along from the beginning, actually. Oh, it's not that tight. Okay, if they had shaved off like 5 more seconds, then on the starting timer, then yeah, that would definitely be tight. Whew. Okay. Hey, I finished it. Let's go.
And we're also getting all the masks in Majora's Mask, so we get 100%.
Yep. So I was wanting to record the entire game, edit it, and do a edit it full production, as in like produce every single episode at the same time, and do a simultaneous upload to YouTube. So since I was encouraged to upload them early, and we haven't gone, Weavis and I haven't gone around to doing more recordings. So I'm like, I'll just take down Majora's Mask for now, and I keep doing it late. So I'm like, I'll just take down Majora's Mask, make them unlisted, and I'll just come back to them later. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and then people will be able to watch the complete Let's Play.
Yep, once I make it go public.
But we first have to get all the masks, and then we get the true ending of the game.
That's true. He's actually encouraging me to go for the true ending, so I'll do that. I don't blame him one bit for doing that.
A lot of people like to get the true ending in a bunch of video games. I feel like that's the best way how you can complete a game, is to get... In a video game, I believe the best ending in the game is the true ending.
Gotcha. Oh, man!
Wow, this is difficult.
Ugh. I called for an expert level, so here we go. This is going to take up most of the time.
I think it's the reason why you can't do this with Toad, because I think this is meant for Link.
Yeah, which is why it changes my skin into Link. Only when you got the Mouse and Sword. Do you remember me showing you the update to Super Mario Maker 2? The video of it?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Every time you get the sword, you become Link. And you need Link to use arrows to hit the switch.
Yeah, because they're too far away from me. Oh, I didn't hit left. I need to hit left first before I hit the Z button. Okay, I got this. I got this. Let's go.
You know how you told me your favorite Legend of Zelda game is Twilight Princess? What's your second favorite Zelda game?
My second favorite?
Yeah. I mean, the one thing that Thomas doesn't like in Majora's Mask is that time limit, which I'd have to agree. Only having 1 hour of gameplay time when you don't have the time slow down, and when the time is slowed down, you get 3 hours of gameplay time. Even with 3 extra more hours, that's not a whole lot of time.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, I had it! I had it! Oh!
That's the thing I have to agree with you on. I don't like the time limit. Every other Zelda game doesn't have a time limit, except that game.
Yeah. Whoa! This is an extended mix. Okay. Okay. I thought I was still playing with the audio meter going up and down. So I'm like, okay. Why is it not ended yet? And then I saw that was like 30 minutes long. I'm like, oh, never mind. I'll just stop it for you.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah.
What do you think about Disney Plus? You think it's a really nice, like, application?
Oh! Yeah, it's fun to see a bunch of old stuff from the Disney Vault. Especially some new original content that's only made for Disney Plus. So get yours today, and if you're a sports and TV show person, watch it as well, get the bundle. I highly recommend the bundle just because that way you can watch more Hulu and. Oh shoot, son! Oh shoot, son! I'm going somewhere. Hold on.
I forgot about the bundle. There is a bundle you can get Disney Plus and Hulu.
Along with ESPN Plus. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on a tight timer. Made it.
Did you know there's a
Oh
theory?
yeah, that's right. I clicked start over early. That's right. I remember it.
I was gonna mention that you know how you're playing Super Mario Maker 2? Did you know there's a theory that baby that Bowser Jr. is actually the son of Bowser? No, but I think that's not even a theory. That's actually been proven in Super Mario Sunshine that Bowser Jr. really is the son of Bowser.
Yep.
Yeah. That would be nice if you could do on your channel. You know how you're doing Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64? I was thinking if you beat that game, you should play Super Mario Sunshine on Nintendo GameCube.
You should grab the Kia one back.
I'll be back. I'll be back. You know what that's actually taken from? It's taken from a movie called Terminator, which is rated R, which I think R is short for restricted.
Yep. You got it.
I'm not gonna go into details about the movie since it wouldn't be family friendly, but I just remember that the Terminator guy said, "I'll be back," and that's a quote that he actually says.
That is true.
I'll be back. I
Oh,
can't say it like
now.
this. I don't. I don't have an accent like Arnold Schwarzenegger, so I can't say it the way how he said it.
Yep. Especially a couple of friends of mine. I don't know how they do it. When they just voice act for fun.
Yeah, I don't know how some people are able to pull it off.
Yep.
You know what? You know what Nintendo should do? They should do an anniversary like honor tribute to Satoru Iwata. You know who I'm talking about, right?
He's the one that made Zelda, right?
Satoru Iwata is actually the one that helped in the production for Pokemon Gold and Silver version.
Oh.
He's also the Satoru Iwata is also the same guy who's the president of Nintendo of Japan.
Oh no! Are you kidding me?
And on top of that, he helped in the production of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D on the 3DS. It's kind of sad what happened to Satoru Iwata, but he did get a younger president, which that's what Satoru Iwata said. Satoru Iwata, the Nintendo of the president of Nintendo of Japan. That's what I'm trying to say. Is he was literally like wanted a younger president to take his place if something happened to him.
Awesome. I am so glad that Nintendo respect his wishes very well. That
Nintendo,
that warms my heart.
Nintendo Japan was like, you know what? Let's respect Iwata's wishes. He wanted a younger president. We'll give them a younger president of Nintendo of Japan. He wanted a president of Nintendo of Japan to take his place because he feels like someone younger who's really in their prime, which prime means. What I mean by prime is someone that's very young, that's very capable of doing things. He wants someone young because someone that's young is capable of doing many different things. And that's what
Yeah.
Reggie did. Well, think about Reggie. He
Oh,
retired.
that's tight.
Remember when Reggie Fils-Aimé retired? He literally had Doug Bowser take over because he wants someone young, capable, and in their prime.
Ah, okay.
I still, but don't you miss Reggie Fils-Aimé? Didn't he do a great job for Nintendo of America?
Oh yes, definitely. And I just love it how he's like the only guy. Well, if you just mention the name Reggie, most people would instantly know what you're talking about. Instantly.
Like Reggie Fils-Aimé, it's the guy who said my body is ready. It's it's basically a meme. When I basically say that, it's a meme that someone created based on what he said. That it's like a catchphrase for him.
Yeah, definitely.
And speaking of catchphrase, there's many Let's Players that have a catchphrase. But what's your catchphrase? I forgot to ask you that.
I don't know. I don't know if I actually have one yet.
Well, you want to know what my catchphrase would be like?
Huh. What would that be? Oh my!
Say, okay, I gotta know. I got a catchphrase. Enjoy the enjoy the old school and modern gaming time. What I mean by that is I'm saying enjoy video games in the old school and the modern time as well. That would be my catchphrase, but I don't know if it will suit me. I mean, well, actually, no, actually, my catchphrase would probably be like, keep it real. Yeah, keep it real. That's what it is. Keep it real.
There you go. And you know, um, those catchphrases, they actually just happen by accident.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
like see the trooper and all that. Yeah, it just naturally happened.
I think that's what will be my catchphrase if I ever do Let's Plays and live streams on my YouTube channel. Well, I haven't done any Let's Plays and live streams or even any type of regular videos, but I will do it sometime in the future once I get a capture card. I still don't have a capture card.
Ah, yes.
But once I get a capture card and I get a bunch of like a gaming setup, because I need a bunch of gaming gear in a gaming setup. Once I have all the gaming stuff that I need for supplies, then I will do live streams and let's plays. And I need a really good, comfortable gaming chair. Like, oh man, have you seen PewDiePie's gaming chair? That gaming chair is probably very comfortable.
Yeah, most gamers have that actually. Most high level gamers have that. Like Zero, Smash Bros. Zero, he has that, but with the Facebook colors instead, because he does Facebook streaming, not now, not no longer Twitch.
Oh, wait, that YouTuber does that?
Smash Bros. Zero, he only does videos on YouTube. He never streams on YouTube. He used to. He used to stream on Twitch, but now he switched over to Facebook.
Well, I mean, if you want to do live streams on Facebook and Twitter, I think you can do it on Twitter. I've never done that. I made my best friend a Twitter account. Well, I share the Twitter account with him because I can let him know what's going on when he's like concerned or worried about one of his YouTubers, because some people on YouTube that he subscribed to doesn't make a YouTube video in a long time, and then I could tell them what's going on because they'll leave an update, and me and him share the Twitter account.
Hmm.
Yeah, I even like gave him like a background like picture for his like his profile
Oh, I'll
account.
be right back real quick, everyone.
You'll be right back.
Yeah, just give me about a minute or less. I'll be right back. But I'm gonna keep your mic on.
Wait, isn't your catchphrase like "Stay classy, my fellow aliens"? Isn't that your catchphrase?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. All right, I'll be back in a moment, guys. Hold on. We Weavers will still be here. I'll just be gone for a bit. Hold on.
If there's anybody in the chat room, is anybody here hyped for Metroid Prime 4 on Nintendo Switch and Breath of the Wild 2? Because I sure am. I'm a hardcore Metroid Prime fan, a Legend of Zelda fan. I can't wait till Metroid Prime 4 comes out. I mean, I might have to wait till next year. I'm fine with that. Because of what's going on, I don't mind it being delayed till next year. I mean, Breath of the Wild 2, there's a good chance it might get delayed till next year. And I know E3 got canceled because of what's going on. Don't want to go into details about that, but if Breath of the Wild 2 gets canceled like next year, no. Okay, no. Okay, I take that back. I'm gonna say that if it gets delayed till next year, I don't mind waiting. We just get a new Zelda game, whether if it's a remake, a remastered, or a completely different Zelda game, like to hold everybody off. They could make a sequel to Twilight Princess. I'd be fine with that. They could make remakes or like HD remasters or like for example like Ocarina of Time, like HD and Majora's Mask HD and like Skyward Sword. Well, they said they would bring Skyward Sword to Nintendo Switch, but it wouldn't be an HD like remake. It wouldn't be like an HD remaster. It would pretty much. They said Skyward Sword would just be a port. They would like they would just port it to the Nintendo Switch. It wouldn't have a deluxe. It wouldn't have definitive edition. It wouldn't be like an HD remake. It would just be a port from the Nintendo Wii. I'm actually kind of fine with that. And another game I'm actually really hyped for is Xenoblade Chronicles. Well, I can't wait till I can play Xenoblade Chronicles. Now that would be awesome. Playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I've never played the one on the 3DS. I've never played Xenoblade Chronicles on Nintendo Wii. And there was also one on Nintendo Wii U, but that was just virtual console. But I've never played the original Xenoblade Chronicles. That's why I've been holding off on playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I will eventually buy Xenoblade Chronicles 2 once I play the original game. And then there's Xenoblade Chronicles X, which I feel like that's just a prequel to Xenoblade Chronicles on Nintendo Wii, which I also plan on getting Breath of the Wild on Nintendo Switch because I actually want to play the Nintendo Switch one, and I also want to actually play like
Even though you already have it for the Wii U.
yeah, I want to get it on Nintendo Switch because I've been thinking about that. I would like to replay the game on Nintendo Switch because it loads faster, has better resolution, better graphics. There's better improvements on the Nintendo Switch.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Even James said he knows that. Like my friend James, even he said he can know the improvements on Nintendo Switch. Because
Yep.
his brother is borrowing Breath of the Wild from someone, and he's literally like he literally borrowed it from someone, and that's why he's able to play the game.
Ah, cool. Are you? Alright, thank you. Here we go
There was
again.
also now I forgot about. There's also two more other Zelda games on Nintendo Switch. I forgot. There was Link's Awakening remake. I was also gonna buy that one and Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. That's another one I actually
Come
want to
on!
buy.
Do I need to hold jump as well? Is that my problem?
Oh! Oh, wait, there was something I was gonna
I
mention
need to
to
hold
you.
jump!
There was something I was gonna mention to you, Thomas. Did you ever watch this video on YouTube called Paper Zelda? Someone was showing what a Paper Zelda would look like if it was in the style of Paper Mario, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Hmm.
I think Nintendo should do that.
Excuse me, level designer. Okay, here we go.
Oh, this is a real challenge. I say that
Whoops.
it's a real challenge. I say that it's a real challenge and then go through the pipe. Whoops, there's no challenge, people.
Let's do a live post to Twitter on YouTube.
Wait, you can actually post this to Twitter?
Yep. Just link up your
Oh wait,
account.
I'm aware of that because I did that before on James' account. I posted it to his Twitter. But if I'm gonna post my stuff, I should post it to my Facebook account, not use his account.
Yeah, I think you should unlink his Twitter and put your Twitter on instead.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna create myself a Twitter. It'll be known as Reva's Jacklink. I would like to put my name, but on Thomas's channel, everybody refers to me as Reva's Jacklink, and some people have said Riveris or Reveris or some
That's
people actually
because
promote.
that's because when you first started YouTube or just started with the username as a whole, um you had the name Weavis, so I'm just like, okay, I'll just call you Weavis because you had your name as Weavis from the beginning. So, but you can always change it. I'll call you by a different name.
Well, some people just call me Jacklink or Mr. Jacklink if they can't pronounce the first name.
There you go.
Yeah. Wait, why does it have hashtag Super Mario Maker 2, hashtag Nintendo Switch?
Makes sense. Um, so Nintendo automatically does that. So it detects what game what clip that you recorded from, and what game you recorded the clip from, and automatically puts in the hashtag for that game. And on the second hashtag, it just puts Nintendo Switch. And I keep it like that because I want my clips to be found with those hashtags.
Oh. Hashtag Rainbow Road. What, Rainbow Road? Isn't that Mario Kart?
That's when I did a Rainbow World clip.
Oh, I never watched it.
Done, posted.
You know, I just want to know, is there anybody here like that likes Ruby? Because I tried to ask like Thomas if he wanted to watch it, but it's entirely up to him.
It's questionable, yeah.
I just want you to read the reviews just to see if you would want to watch it or not. In my personal opinion, my favorite character is Blake, but my second favorite character is Yang, only because she's the sister of of Ruby.
Gotcha.
Well, I do know there's one of your friends. I think his name's Zombie Gabriel. Doesn't he like Ruby?
Yep. He even has a replica of Ruby's weapon on his wall.
Oh, the Grim Reaper scythe slash Sniper Riper?
Exactly.
Oh, it's a sniper rifle. Like, yeah, that's what it is. But Blake's preference is. You even said you watched even though you didn't watch Ruby, you tell me that you did watch the yellow trailer for Ruby and it had
I watched all the.
Yang.
I watched. I I have seen multiple times white, red, and yellows. Okay, Yang, Ruby, Yang, and Weiss's trailers. Um, I have only seen Blake's once, and that's it. If that, whatever her name is, but um, the black one. But
I think you said the name correctly because her name actually is Blake.
okay, you serious?
But you said you like the yellow.
What?
The yellow. You did tell me you like the yellow trailer the most because
She is
due to
quite the smart Alec. I like her personality quite a bit.
yeah, she's actually pretty smart, Alec. Because the way how she knocks those one guys out in the trailer.
Yeah, it's like she was being all kind of all that, but she knows that something was up. But she just went along. She just flowed with the punches quite well, and took things as they come so well, and she just acts accordingly accordingly on those moments. Oh my gosh. Uh, so wise she is.
Remember that one? Remember that one clip where John says, "What?" I'm not gonna say the other part
Oh
because if
yes.
I can't say the other part because Copa would get so mad at us.
What? What the flip? Yep, there's the family friendly version there for you. And you all know who I'm talking about if you're a YouTube legend. Back from the good old days.
We're talking about the legendary JonTron.
Yep.
Oh.
So seeing that there has not been anything going on, I'm gonna cut this stream. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa there, Bal. Wait a minute. You know what this reminds me of? You know that NES game called Donkey Kong where Mario's trying to jump up those
Yep.
barrels and he gets hammers to try to get rid of the barrels? That's what this reminds me of.
Nice.
Because Bowser's really shooting fire, there's these balls going down, there's so many obstacles. But where's the princess? There should be a princess or some sort of lady that you have to rescue to stop the bad guy. Well, to stop the bad guy and rescue the lady, or should I say princess? Because in Mario games, and in Zelda games, there's always a princess that you get to save after beating the bad guy.
Yeah. I see what he's. The sword did not come out soon enough.
Shield Hero. Wait. That's the name of an anime.
That's funny. Oh.
You wanna know the name of the anime is called? It's called Rising of the Shield Hero. You can watch it on Crunchyroll, Kiss Anime, and a bunch of other anime. It was one of the best animes. I'd consider it my favorite.
Oh, cool. Gosh damn.
Yeah, I hate that sometimes. Sometimes I would be playing a game, an NES game, and then I'll get caught off guard, and then I'll get a game over.
Ah. Ah!
I remember there was this one NES game that someone said it's the hardest Legend of Zelda game of all time. You want to know what it's called?
Hmm.
It's called Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link on the NES.
I agree.
So it is so difficult that some people have cussed up a storm, which I'm not gonna repeat what they say, but there's lots of people who have sweared and got so angry that they broke their stuff. It's literally that difficult. It is no joke.
Hmm.
Really, Bowser? That thing didn't actually hit? Why? That is so cheap. This has to be. This I call hack.
Nope.
Oh wait,
I
but
actually just now figured out that you can deflect or absorb the fire.
oh wait, but you can't use hacks, mods, and cheat codes on Nintendo Switch because Nintendo will just ban you.
Yep.
Yeah, so whatever you do, don't use the homebrew channel because you won't be able to use the internet features anymore.
Checkpoint!
Is that what it said? It said checkpoint?
It said check, but yes.
This is insane. How are you supposed to beat this?
I know exactly how you're supposed to be it. The same way, actually very similar way on how I defeated the first Bowser.
Oh.
Shield. Oops. Watch. Shield. No! Bowser! Yeah.
Really? It didn't hit.
If you see him flash red, then that means it did hit. Yep, see? Flash.
Oh, yeah. I would have a difficult time if I did this course.
It's an expert course. What do you expect?
Do you have the Mario game, New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe?
Oh, no, I do not.
Oh, do you have Super Mario Odyssey?
No, I do not.
Really? You don't have Super Mario Odyssey?
No, sadly. I couldn't afford it at the time, and I've been meaning to get it now, but whatever.
Oh. I am planning on getting. If I was gonna get any Mario game, I'd probably get Super Mario Odyssey because I've been wanting to play that ever since I saw the gameplay footage for it. Wait,
What for?
You have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? I have that game too.
Yeah, we mentioned that. And by the way, what happened to you? I said I was gonna do a new stream, and you actually did not come back.
Oh, something came up and I got really busy.
Oh, nah, problem. I was like, cursive. I'm like, what happened to my friend?
Yeah, I kind of got really busy. I forgot to come back.
Hey, stuff happens, but it's okay.
But
I
I am
actually
gonna.
had fun with this person who learned how to play a pretty good Pac-Man.
What, the person knew how to play Pac-Man?
Yeah, oh my gosh. He was tough.
Well, next month I am gonna say this. Next month I am gonna get the Fighter Pass, the first one.
Nice.
So then I'll get banned. Doesn't it have Joker from Persona 5,
Yes.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Yep.
Who were the other ones? There was...
Let me
There was...
think. Joker. Um. Joker, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo and Kazooie, I should say. That's how he actually calls them. This is a challenge for my mind that I'm trying to think while playing a difficult portion of a course.
Well, there's also that There's also that Street Fighter character. I think it's Terry.
Terry, and he is not Street Fighter actually.
Well, then what is he from?
Kingdom Fighters. You should. Oh, flip! You should watch the direct on that one because he explains on the platform that he came, the gaming console that he came from, which is a and I believe Japanese. No, that's. I was thinking of Fire Emblem, which is Byleth, by the way. So.
And there's only one more character I can't think of what it would be.
I'm trying to think.
Well, it's not ARMS because that's from Volume 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't remember what would be the last one. I can't think of the name right now.
I'll go check the list in a moment.
I actually, you know how me and you were playing Majora's Mask? Well, there was this, like, supposedly, like, this spirit that I could have got for, like, Deku Scrub Link, but because of the fighter that was challenging could use a bunch of Deku nuts, I could get stunned so much. I was like, that is so cheap.
I'll give it a heart, but I'm coming back to this level for now. It's actually a pretty well designed level.
Yeah, I have to give this guy some credit. Like, making it like Zelda and then calling it Shield Hero. That's a really awesome anime.
Because you have to... No, he's talking about... Okay, so when it comes to Nintendo-made courses in actual Mario games, Nintendo puts a hint on how to complete the level in the actual name of the course itself. So, people has taken on that concept in Mario Maker and came up with some fancy name while hinting what you're supposed to be doing. You're actually supposed to be using your shield to bounce back the cannonballs and the spike balls.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was just mentioning that there is an actual anime called Rising of the Shield Hero, but he didn't have the words Rising of the Shield Hero.
Nope. Not one bit.
So what was the name of that DLC fighter, that one we can't think of?
That is true.
Because that's the one I can't think of.
I'm going to look at the answer. And I'm going to have you guess. I'm going to give hints and all that.
Is it someone from Spiral the Dragon? No, because that'd be too obvious since it hasn't been announced.
Nope.
I would like Spiral the Dragon and Banjo. Well, we already got Banjo and Kazooie. I would like Spiral the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot.
I have the answer.
And what, you gonna give me a hint?
Trying to think of the game that he's from. Hold on. Let's see. What was that game at? Ah, the name of the game has the word dragon in it.
Dragon. Oh, Dragon Quest?
Yep,
Oh, it's that hero from the Dragon Quest game on Nintendo Switch.
exactly.
I remember that because I actually played the demo for that game.
Very cool.
I actually do plan on buying that game if you're wondering. I do plan on buying that when I get the money. Because I like to buy games with Definitive Edition, Deluxe, I don't know what the difference between Definitive and Deluxe. Do you know the difference? No? Fire Emblem. Do you actually own that game, Fire Emblem Three Houses? Wait, what happened to your audio? It's muted. Wait, can you hear me? Hello? I don't hear your audio. I can hear you, but I can't hear you. But I need to fix my audio. Hold on. Okay.